Hey, what is up everyone, it's TheTacticalRedneck, and today I've got some more Rising Storm 2 coming back at you, and in this video we will be looking at the US faction classes and weapons. Now there is a pilot class, so it's not on this map because I'm on the shooting range. So, the basic class that you start out with, this has the most amount of slots available, is the Grunt, which is just your standard run-of-the-mill, I guess. You just spawn in, you have a pistol, primary, and your equipment, and they are able to switch between the M14 and the M16. But first gun we will be looking at is the M16. So, you get two modes of fire. I think it has a 20-round magazine. It's got fully automatic fire and semi-automatic fire, and obviously for long range, semi-automatic is going to be where you want it. It also has adjustable sights all the way up to 400 meters. It's got 250 and 400. So I don't know. I don't ever mess with this because the bullet drop isn't really too significant to even worry about, honestly. So, you know. But this is just your standard class. There's your reload animation. And now we will take a look at the M14. Alright, so here we have the M14. This is just your grandfather of the, you know, or not grandfather, I guess it'd be the late son of the M1 Garand. It has a magazine. I don't remember how many bullets are in the magazine. I want to say 20 for this as well. But, ooh, I like that sound. They've changed the sound for it. But it's kind of similar to an M1 Garand in the sense that it's the same style, except it has a magazine and a lot more rounds. So, again, the same class. I guess I can show you the 1911 while we're already here. But it's a pretty damn kicking pistol, man. I've killed people with it, and God, it does the job. And then you have your M61. Which is your Frag Grenade. Okay, I don't know if they're changing that explosion or... yeah, I don't know. It might be placeholder. But right now it's kind of lackluster. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But well, let's move on to the next class. So next we have the Point Man. The Point Man is just that. He's a point man. I believe... yes, he is able to get a shotgun and a grease gun. So I'm not going to show you the M16, as I've already showed you that. You can actually change... oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. They mentioned that. You can change the magazine types and ammo types. So you can get 8 rounds of 20... or 8 magazines of 20 rounds, there you go, and 4 magazines of 30 rounds, which I think you get more ammunition if you go with the first one. But... if you want a bigger magazine, you're more than welcome to do that. But we'll show you the grease gun. And the Point Man also has smoke and the Claymore, which I believe is new. I haven't played this in a while, actually. Last playtest was I think I played 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe. I've been busy, so I didn't get to play. But the grease gun is one fire mode only. And it shoots pretty slow. But you can click for semi-automatic fire. You know, you don't have to. But it's pretty sweet. I'll show you the reload animation there. And the smoke, I actually haven't seen. It looks pretty decent though. Seems like it works. And the Claymore is literally just that. I assume anyone that runs over this dies. I think that's how that works. But it's cool that you can disarm it. Yeah, alright, that's cool. I like that. Next up, we have the machine gunner. Now, everyone should have already known that the machine gunner was going to have an M60. And it's a pretty damn beastly gun, not gonna lie. You can change the round types. So, This has the box. It has a 100-round belt and a box magazine. If you go with the box magazines, you have less rounds, but you actually end up getting 100 more rounds than you would if you went with a 200-round belt. So, if you want to go full Rambo style and not have to reload, yeah, you can go with the belt. You don't have to reload that, but the box gives you a little more ammo, but you do have to reload. So, that's the only downside. But I will show you this gun now. So it's a pretty beastly gun from what I remember. It automatically sets up with the bipod, and it's a machine gun, so obviously it's not going to have select fire. But it's pretty damn deadly, if you can't tell already. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll show you the reload animation. So he just swaps the box and puts the belt in. Oh, that's cool. They added barrel smoke. That's kind of buggy at the moment. It doesn't follow the barrel. But yeah, so we'll go to the next class now. So next up, we have the Marksman. This is a very fun class to play, in my opinion. That's one thing that Antimatter Games and Tripwire have always done extremely well in Red Orchestra, in my opinion, is the sniping. The good thing is, though, is it's limited. There's only a few slots that you can actually get, so not everyone can play it. That's good, but the M40 blew my mind the first time I used it. So let me show you that, because it sounds phenomenal. Sorry, I got something in my throat or something. But yeah, so this kind of is... This looks like a hunting rifle almost. They got a new scope as well, I see. The sight is adjustable, I believe, up to 550 meters. So yeah, that's actually a really accurate gun sound. Believe it or not. I do believe they changed it a bit from what I played originally. Which kind of sucks, because this thing was meaty sounding. I mean, it's probably the strongest sounding sniper rifle I've ever heard in a game. But it's nice, I'm not gonna lie. It almost feels like using a real rifle. It honestly reminds me of mine. Kinda reminds me of my rifle. But yeah. There was no sound on the reload animation, but yeah, that's the M40. So let's switch over to the other one, the XM21, which I believe is just an M14 with a scope. Yes, it is. So right off the bat, this is semi-automatic. Similar scope, not too entirely the same though. That sounds really beefy as well. I actually like that. I like how that handles. Oops. But yeah, so that's the XM21 and box magazine, and it's an M14 basically. So as you can see, it's going to reload similar. I didn't show you the shotgun on the Point Man because I knew it would come back later on down the line. But the combat engineer has a grease gun, which I've already shown you. I think should be the same. Yeah, it's the same gun, I believe. Yep. So he has a Flamethrower C4 and white phosphorus. But I'll show you the shotgun first, because the shotgun is amazing. Oh, you can actually change the shotgun, too. Okay, so that's cool. My favorite is the trench gun. The duckbill has a choke on it that changes the spread of the bullets, or the pellets, and the stakeout is, you know, it's a riot gun, so it doesn't have a stock. But I can show both, I guess. You can also change the type of shot that you have. So it's pretty cool. But I'll show you the trench gun first. Probably my most favorite. It's a pretty beefy gun as well. But it's close range. It's absolutely phenomenal. For a shotgun, I've noticed that this thing just kicks ass. It's usually one shot from about that distance. It's got the actual range of a shotgun. Like, it's... Most games get shotguns wrong in the sense that they limit it to about 5 feet of actual damage. So, like in Call of Duty, if And I know I hate to bring up Call of Duty, but it's the worst. This is probably the best example of what I'm talking about. So if I had some footage of Black Ops 1, say, I would show you. But the difference between this game and that game is if I shot someone from right here in Call of Duty with a shotgun, it would do nothing to them. It would be like somebody just slapped them with a fucking feather. But if I shot them from, you know, right here to the other end of the sandbag, that's about how close they'd have to be for me to kill them. But in this game, oh hell no, I can kill them from all the way back here. Because, fuck you, that's why. It's a shotgun. That's what it's meant for. But anyways, we'll change guns. I'll show you guys the stakeout, the C4 and stuff. I have not used this yet. I'm gonna assume since it doesn't have a stock, it definitely has higher recoil. Maybe the sights are messed up. But yeah, so it reloads like a shotgun, as you would expect. White phosphorus is white phosphorus. It burns skin. It's a pretty deadly grenade. If I walk in that, I'm sure it'll hurt me. Maybe not. But then you have C4. And I don't know what the C4 is for yet. I don't. And then here's your clapper. Yeah, the C4 has a pretty huge radius. And now I will show you probably the best part about this class. Alright. So we all know from World War II that a flamethrower is a pretty effective tool for getting through combat in the jungle. And another thing I like about this is the damn hose that they use, because this thing looks like a damn flamethrower. This, I don't know, this is like something out of Doom almost, but it's cool. Holy shit, what kind of recoil is that? But we're cooking some wood here. You can also, can you not check the tank? Oh, it just runs out, I think. I don't know what the effective range is. It doesn't seem to be very far. I think that's about as far as it is right here. But yeah, so that's the flamethrower. That's pretty sweet. Next, we'll go into the Grenadier. And obviously, he has a grenade launcher. And that's pretty much it. You can actually switch up what types of grenade that you have. If you want a buckshot shell instead of smoke, you can get that. If you just want all HE grenades, you can fucking get that if you want it. So I will show you the HE grenades and buckshot shells really quickly. So the first thing we have is probably HE grenades. This also has adjustable sights. Oh yeah, as you would expect. It's a pretty sweet reload as well. So obviously that's going to kill anyone within that radius. I don't actually know how to switch. I like the sound that it makes. I don't know how to switch ammo types. I think holding R maybe? No, holding R shows you how much is in the clip. I don't know. I don't even know where that went, but how do I switch the ammo type? So I honestly don't know. Oh, I didn't want to throw a white phosphorus grenade. Yeah, I don't actually know how to change my ammo type. Last thing that you have is the commander, and I guess I could show you the binoculars, but there's not really anything special to him, other than he has smoke, and binoculars. The only difference between the commander and everyone else is the commander can call in support for the team. So, okay, that bugged out. Must be a bug. Anyways, yeah, I'll show you guys this really quickly, if I can. Climb up the ladder, and okay, the commander radio doesn't seem to be working. Anyways, he has the binoculars, which, as you can tell, are just binoculars. Just allows you to see. Oh, he also has signal smoke, which you have to throw. Not like that. Anyways, so basically the commander throws signal smoke, and then he goes to the radio, and he can call in napalm support, a spooky, so, not spooky, basically the back-in-the-day version of an AC-130. You can call that in. There's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the U.S. weapons other than the pilot. The pilot doesn't have anything other than, I think, a smoke grenade and a pistol. So, yeah, it's a pilot, so he's not meant to be fighting combat. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will get a Vietnamese side video out soon. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.